record this so that I can post it on YouTube later, hopefully. We'll start with the bases. I'm talking to myself. You don't have to worry about it. Get your thumb out of your mouth, little man.
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. Got all these cool bases I have.
Oh, I can hear your voice.
Oh, yeah, you can hear my voice. Do you hear me later? Yeah. I was testing something. I forgot to test it.
Do-do-do-do-do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So these are going to be for my units. Paint these up to look very much like the kind of lavascape weirdness that they have. And then these are the medium-based ones. So I got 10 of them. I believe I should have a couple more, actually. That looks like scrap. That looks like scrap. What, buddy?
I want to help.
How do you want to help?
Huh?
How do you want to help? These pretty cool?
Mm-hmm.
These are where the huge base goes on. So these... Do I have a huge base in there? I don't have an extra one sitting around. I don't think I have an extra one, bud.
Yeah,
But,
down there.
Actually, get a huge base out of here real quick.
Oh yeah, we have huge base in here.
Yep.
No, Dada, could we make it where my trucks are doing it?
Your trucks are doing what?
This.
I don't know.
Wait, that. Wait, why isn't it seeing my hand?
Your hand, you just have to go further up. It's a little bit delayed.
Here. Through what I'm touching, Dada.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see.
Sure, you put that on top.
Wait.
Yes, bud. So this gives it kind of a broken earth lava kind of feel to the whole thing. So then the void gate will sit, or the gate will sit on top of this and come up. Pretty cool, huh?
Dada, I want to sit in your lap.
Why do you want to sit in my lap?
So I can see better.
Yeah, everyone else that watches me is going to be like, you don't normally have these distractions because I don't have a little boy with me normally. The little boy's asleep.
Huh?
So these are care of Tectonic Crafts Studios from Dan. Dan helped me out with these. So I've got 5.
Dada, let me scooch up better.
5, 15, 20, 22, 5, 10,
Dada, it's a little obstacle for
15.
my truck.
Yep. Can you That's 15. Some extra little rubble to go on top of some of them to add to them. I think these are straight garbage. 15.
Okay, let's make my little truck do the work.
Five, 10, 20, 20, 21. Cool. So there's 21. 5, 10, 15. 15, 16, 17, 17 large. So yeah, that's what I asked for. Excellent. Dan got me exactly what I wanted, which is freaking great. So these will be the bases for all the different Infernals. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Little boy. So that's the bases. Should be quick. Now we'll get to the actual fun, which everyone wants to be here for. You need to get up off me. And I don't really want you on my lap when I'm cutting and building these models up, okay? Because all that's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I want my truck to like grab parts and put them on.
Sure.
That's what my truck's meant for.
I got a big box.
Daddy, can you move this and this so my truck can...
I will see. I don't know why you want me to move.
Just these.
Yeah, but like...
I'm moving the base.
You need to hold on. Can you hold on?
Why not we get a cup to put them in?
What's the power of the truck's trample attack? I don't know. It's definitely high enough to be distracting. Definitely high enough to get the job done. Yeah, basically as a crit slam roll. All right. So let's see what we have here. Yes, it was on there. I thought you were going to watch your shows and let me do this in peace.
No, I want to help.
You want to help?
And my truck help.
You're going to help somehow?
No, Dad, let my truck say hi. Hi.
Yes, they can hear you. All right, so what are these 6 blisters? So this is a Umbral Guardian. That's Zaateroth. That's a Lamenter. That's another Lamenter, and I bet
My
that's
truck's
double
looking
Shriekers.
at 'em.
Yep. Okay. So, of these 4, where should we start?
Oh? My truck will choose. Whatever one it stops at is the whoops.
Which one are you choosing? Which one do you want to start with? You want to start with the Shriekers?
My truck's wanted this one.
All right. Then watch out so I can put these back. We'll start with the Shrieker because Johnny's truck chose it. So, at first glance, this is a way bigger model than I expected. I did not expect this to be as large as it is. We've got...
Daddy, can my truck take that?
Take what?
Move this.
You can do whatever you want.
My truck's a cleaner.
His body is amazing.
And
It
his
was 2 pieces of flash, a little mold line right here, but otherwise his body's amazing.
Daddy, are you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking to the microphone because I have people watching me. Let me do this to help this whole thing out.
And my trucks are cleaning right now.
We'll make this whole thing much closer for everybody.
Hey, bigger. Told you so.
And I need to be able to see this to tell you. Yeah, 'cause that's really out of focus. There we go. Some good focus there. So this thing's pretty ridiculous. I love the eyes on the back.
Wait, it has eyes on the back?
Yeah, it's got like these globes on his back. Nodes or whatever they are.
Oh, yeah.
Like the details on this. This thing's awesome.
The truck's just coming in the back.
Very little flash. Like you gotta clean up a little bit. You got a little bit here and a little bit up top here, but otherwise this is pristine. Same with this. You just got a little bit on the top, which you can be expected. But nothing super difficult about that. And then these arms, you just got mold lines, like, and they're not even that bad of mold lines. These are to be expected, and I expect these to be just the really early examples of it too. Oh, I forget. These ones are really easy to figure out. Sorry, I moved my camera down. I'm not used to having to be directly underneath it. But this is...
Can you please get one of these out so I can use it box?
Not right now.
Why?
Because I'm busy doing this, buddy.
Well, then can I use this box?
Sure.
Because I need a box for some things.
Yeah, so the mold lines on this, they're not bad at all. These are easy fixes. Priority Press did a great job breaking this model apart.
Can I open this up?
Not right now. Yeah, these things go together like amazingly well in my opinion. It's like just even going this in, everything about that, like, it's gone. There's a little bit, but like that's kind of to be expected. And this little bugger is super easy to go together. I'm impressed at how easily he goes together. What are you doing, bud?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Trying to... Can't you look?
Yes.
Then why not?
Okay.
You do that.
I'm gonna try. So my whole goal is to paint all of this stuff up. I've got 2 Shriekers, 2 Lamenters, Zaateroth, Omodamos, and 2 Despoilers, and an Umbral Guardian. My goal is to have all of this painted for lock and load. And on their really cool bases. I'm just bringing up the solicitation right now so that I know, just so I don't accidentally muck up assembly on any of this. Shriekers, were you in the first one or the second one? The second one. Can you show a really cool base? Absolutely. So, my plan is...
Dada, why don't you see their names?
Screwfizzle. I bought these from Tectonic Dan. These are effectively their Shatterscape, which they've you can use for lava, you can use for whatever at that point. I'll pop this one out. And this will go on here, like so. And so then you clean up the edges, and you can paint it however you want it to look like. I'm going to paint these black and like a basalt shale type thing, and then paint the glow on all the lines. And then this thing will sit
Dada,
right on top of it.
what's this for?
That was a number to identify it.
So could I show it to Dad? Or
You don't need to, buddy.
But I'm just asking if I could.
Okay, so I would have put the legs on backwards, which I'm glad I checked, because these have a reverseness to them that I would have gotten wrong had I not looked. So I'm glad I looked. This one's got a little bigger mold line. We'll correct that quick.
Daddy, can you tell them the snapping noise is me?
You can tell them that. They can hear you.
The snapping noise is me just snapping boxes together that are basically for a big thing coming up.
My old, the leftover clamshells.
Yep.
Okay, so then these go on opposite body parts. I think what we'll do is we'll go through one of each model if you want, or we can finish both of these models at once. It's up to you guys. What would you rather see? All of them at once, or work my way through the different models as appropriate?
Dada.
Johnny.
Why not you do this? You do all your models and you do the leftovers at the end.
We'll see. That's what I was asking.
Huh?
That's why I was asking.
Now I just need...
Wait, did I get... They mispacked me. Oh, that's amusing.
What?
I got a mispack right off the bat. To be expected, because I did pressure them to send me stuff early. So, things to pay attention to.
Dada, can we do
I ended up getting...
Dada, can this be like a unboxing video? Like we're unboxing models?
Maybe.
Like, when you're done with that, we start unboxing these.
Maybe. Yep, got an extra of the wrong leg, so I will have a chat with them about that. But we can at least get one of these built. That's to be expected. And it happens. Not going to begrudge them anything on this, because they did me a solid getting me this stuff. I have zero issues with getting a model. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to a new model.
Need cushioning things, and I'm basically sorting all of them into boxes.
Johnny, you just sort your things. You don't need to sort my models at all.
Not the models.
Chuck, I can't answer your phone call.
Yes.
Sure, you sort whatever you need to sort.
For a big upcoming thing that I don't want to tell the viewers, because it's really huge.
Yeah, this goes together so gorgeously well.
Did I say their name and then you do it?
I don't have to say their name. I'm just talking. I'm not responding to anyone. I'm just talking.
Respond to the question.
They don't have a question right now.
Why?
Because they don't.
What are they saying? Read
That's a Shrieker's like a bug. Yeah, I agree. This thing is very much like a bug. It is very cool, though. I'm going to clean this flash off once this one dries a little bit more. Now, that's a very neat model. Yeah, that's a very neat model. I'm very, very excited to paint two of these up. It very much reminds me of an insect. This is very sick looking. Okay, I'm gonna wait on the bases and everything because I'm probably gonna paint these off of bases because I don't want to deal with that. So
and paint their bases.
We're gonna at least finish. We'll get this bug most of the way built, except for his missing leg. We'll jump off quick because it does not take that long to assemble these guys.
models. And
Okay. I can't tell if that's supposed to be there or not. Jonathan.
If we pretty much go to conventions,
Yeah.
we need to bring the box I'm packing up. Alright?
Sure. Yeah, the only place I worry about these guys is down here on the claws. But they're not even that bad.
Daddy, you know that I can reuse this.
Yes, but can you not grab all of my recycling that I need to take out? And
I'm
can you
just reusing this.
can you leave most of it in there?
I am.
Thank you.
I'm just grabbing boxes for packing. Stuff up, Dada.
Yes, bud. I'm excited for you guys to see the full model range, and I'm excited to see what Asher and Faustus and Mordecai and Kezia or Kezra or whatever her name was. Very excited to see them as well.
That I'm looking to find these boxes and
I don't think we have any more of them. I think that's the only one.
I'm going to look.
Okay, I'm gonna just let that sit. Zaateroth, Umbra Guardian, or Lamenters.
Or that I can use the big white ones.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Do you want to come help pick the next one that we're working on? Which one?
Where's my truck? Oh. Waiting for
Johnny Bark.
one.
Which one do you want to pick? Picking the top one? Which one are you picking?
The top one.
All right, we're working on the Guardian.
What?
What you doing?
Helping did it and I'm packing stuff up. Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you thinking of doing for dinner?
I don't know. What do you want for dinner? What does Johnny want for dinner?
Pizza.
Frog?
You cook it.
I'll see if I have pizza to cook.
You do. You have like 3 of them.
We'll get that going in a minute.
Yes, I'm gonna go eat a snacky.
Okay.
What was that?
Because I can hear the. You hear that ambient noise?
Yeah.
I can hear that right here, and my microphone picks it up. So all I was doing was shutting it so I don't hear it all the time. This model goes together like a dream. How many Guardians do I have? I have 1 right now. I'll be picking up 3. I didn't really I didn't fight them at all on what they were shipping me. I just I asked for whatever they can give me. They wanted to get me some tormentors. I will see if they're going to ship me more stuff before lock and load. And if I get some tormentors, I will be painting them on stream. Okay, so 2 bugs done. So this one is obviously not a straight cast and a production part. This is something that they do to look for abnormalities or anything like that. But holy cow, this weapon is gorgeous. Like, everything about that weapon is gorgeous. And this armor plate, like this right here, that is one of the most ridiculous. Yes. That is a ridiculous cast. They have a floating part of the armor. 2 little parts that are floating here. This armor is so intricate. I think that's Flash. That is nuts. Like, I am... Let's see if I can show you better. Oh, you can see it. Yeah. That they got that hole in there is crazy to me. You gonna make it, bud? My son is eating chips. You get to enjoy the streaming with a child. This model is gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, that part's done. And there's no mold lines on that. That's crazy. It's 4 pieces. The head's separate. That's nutsos. This resin work. Like, I love the upturned here. Like, an entry plug is all I have to clean on this thing. There is a slight line here, but that's nothing. Yeah, and the rest just get hidden by the body. Man, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous sculpt. I don't know yet. I know I'm doing like a coal black. Are you okay? No, I'm sorry. I got the. I'm sorry. What can I do for you? To make.
Figure out what I want to eat.
I thought your son wanted pizza.
Well, that doesn't mean I want pizza.
Okay. I'm not sure what color I'm going to do for the smoke.
Huh?
Why is the pantry light on?
I forgot to turn it off!
Don't yell and go turn it off, please.
Ah!
Click on your thing. Click on your thing. Your mouse is right here. Jonathan. What are you doing to me? There, now I lost all of chat, so I have no idea what... I think smoke trails was the last thing that got talked about. Wow, this thing is gorgeous. It should at least dry fit.
As long as noodles and stinky cheese.
This thing goes together beautifully too. Like those arm joints. Yes, Catherine.
What do you want for dinner?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Dada, can you help me get these on?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna paint the smoke like the model smoke. That's something I have to still research on Private to Press's Twitch streams on how they did like Valin's smoke. Johnny, stop kicking things. This thing is cool. So you can compare it to my armless crow's cutthroat here. It's tall. That's very cool. Yeah, she is a very neat model. Alright, on to the next model. Let's go with the big boys. So this is the Lamenter. I've got 4 parts. Got the head and tongue. Got the base, obviously, and the body. This body's got a ton of detail. No mold lines except for the 3 injection ports. You got the base, this one, and the head one. I don't see a... Oh, there's a center mold line. That's not that bad at all. That took a while to find. So... Johnny, can you... Never mind. I'm sorry for everyone for the chip noise in your headsets. It is a medium bass. This feels like a big boy for a medium bass. The detail on that is just nutsos to me. Like there's a little limb here. There's little, like all the little limbs. Like everything about this. 3 attack. I don't know what that means.
You're in trouble. Kraken! Why'd you lose, Kraken?
Johnny, what are you doing?
Listen, I'm talking to the game. I'm talking to them, they can hear.
They can't hear you.
Huh?
The game can't hear you. Yeah, this sculpting is... Yeah, Doug Hamilton did a great job on this thing. This thing's ridiculous. Aren't you one of the sculptors, Rabbit? Yeah, your stuff is fantastic too. I love what you did with the Martians.
Oh, you said something that
Yeah, I know. I said he didn't work on Infernals, but he did the Martians.
but I didn't work on Infernals.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to work on Infernals.
Yeah. Of course not, buddy.
Huh?
Of course not. Everyone has to work on them.
Yeah, I know. I was telling you that.
That was a very easy clean for that model. I'm very impressed by that.
That was very easy.
Yes. Oh, and this fits on the base real well. Like, can you not make a ton of noise with that, bud? Yeah. I can make my hands work, I promise. Yeah, that's very neat. And this will fit however I want to do it on this too, which is even better. Yeah, these models are so cool. I am literally ecstatic. What are you doing, buddy? Johnny, what are you doing?
Trying to sort stuff.
Can you sort?
Can't you see?
No. Can you sort them somewhere else? Okay, yeah, this guy's ridiculous. I love it. See you later, Sean. Thank you for hanging out.
That Sean said so cool.
Yep. Yep. That's very neat. And this guy, in terms of height, give you an idea to a crow.
We're doing this for you guys.
Alright. Yep, so looking at this, no mold line really on the stomach at all. Same 3 injection ports.
Cut these. Can I cut this off?
Not right now. I don't want you to cut anything. You can rip it off if you can rip it off.
No, can you cut it off very quick?
No, I am...
Why not you let me use your keys?
You want this cut off?
Yeah.
There, now you can take that out. That's fine, just keep ripping it.
Okay, now I have to get tape. Where did we put my blue tape?
Why do you need tape, little man?
Huh?
Why do you need tape, little man?
Is this my phone?
Maybe.
Yeah, this one is my phone. Your bedroom. Only electric tape. Come on. There has to be in here then. No. Here. Let's check it. Come on. I might have to use our blue duct tape
Why do you need to tape anything?
so I can tape this here
No.
and tape this shut.
You don't need to tape it shut. Just close it if you want to close
Then
it.
why did I'm trying to do that.
What?
Because I need it.
No, you don't.
I can cut it. I can do what I need to do to it.
Fine. You're the boss.
Huh?
You're the boss.
You are.
Then why don't you listen to me?
Daddy, can you rip this? Or slice it? Yes, Dada. Dada,
Johnny,
can I tell them what I'm doing?
you can tell them whatever you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, this model is super easy to assemble.
Did it cut? No, wait.
You're fine. So now the question is, do we stick on the beast train and do the Desolators, or do we bring out Valin, Omodamos, and Zaateroth?
Now where can I
Beast
put,
train all day. Beast
now
train it
where
is.
can I put this?
Wherever you want.
Okay, then I'm putting it on my corn first.
All of the parts. Alright, so let's make sure. 2 heads. 2 bodies. We'll take a look at those in a second. 2 of that arm. 2 of the opposite arm. Good, good. That is an arm. That is the other arm. That is the other arm. That is that arm. That is that hand. Different hand. This is this hand, and this is this hand. Excellent. Got the parts correctly. Alright, let's start with one of them. Come back to your friend in a minute. Alright. I expected a little mold here. Like a little flash on those is nothing to be unexpected. However, the joins here look really good. Like that's actually a good solid join. If that's even the right arm for it. If it's this one, it's also still a good solid join. I don't know. I have to look to see which one's which. I forget which way the claws go on his back. Alright, so his body. Did I not get any legs? This goes here. Arm, arm.
Dada.
Gun, gun. What are you clicking?
I didn't.
What are you clicking? Jonathan, why'd you close my window?
I didn't.
You did. Why'd you close it?
I didn't try. I saw a mouse and I thought it was art.
Well, I got most of Desolators.
Where's my YouTube now?
Johnny, did you just close another window?
No. Did it? It just disappears when I click this.
Okay.
See?
So yeah, just missing the 4 Desolator legs per each of these. That's fine, whatever. We'll keep going. Keep moving. These arms have a very organic connection to it. I like that. I like how good that join is right there. It's a very interesting type of model. Again, mold lines on this, there's a little bit. They're mostly non-existent. I'm sure Jeff, the social media guy, and whoever else is going to be too super happy to hear me on Monday, but it happens. I don't. Again, this stuff was a rush. I don't begrudge anything, and honestly, if this wasn't a live streaming, I wouldn't have. Like, I don't hold this against them at all. I would have probably just held on to these models and verified after the fact. Did you just call for me, Katie? Your mom is calling for you.
Huh?
Go up there, please.
What? Dada, can you pick up Wendy's?
Can you ask your mom if she's okay with me picking it up in a half hour to an hour? Johnny, can you please go do that for me?
Okay, everyone, it's good. 1.5 hour or hour.
Can you ask her if that's okay?
Is that okay? Would an hour be half hour?
Oh, never mind. Forget it. I will figure something out for myself.
She said never mind.
I heard. That goes together really well. Well, that's drying.
Huh? What?
Johnny, take the headphones off. No.
No.
These fit together really well. Okay, so these go. That's left. That's right. Did I get Osama? I got Omodamos, yes. Omodamos is right after these two. It's probably Omodamos because Zaateroth is a little scary. And then Valin. These go together beautifully. A little disappointed with no legs, but what can I do? Can at least show you guys what they look like. Missing their parts. This limb goes over here. Man, that is awesome fit. This limb goes over here. Holy cow, yeah. They did an expert job on these. I am suitably impressed. Very, very impressed. I'm gonna come back to the other Desolator because with no legs, like that one's even harder to work on than the other one, unless the legs happen to be in here. Does not look to be the case. That fills that up real well. Darn it. Thought I had waited long enough. So I guess, not to say a word of caution, but a thought of intelligence on your purchases at Lock and Load. If you are buying models, I think it behooves you to, after you buy them, immediately check if all the parts are there. Only because it is easier and you have less complaints, personally, if you look through the models and you find everything that's possibly missing while you're at the convention, while they can fix it, potentially, and you just fix it there. It'll make you a nice, happy camper. Not that mispacks won't happen, I just know that production is really working hard to get the stuff, and the potential exists. Like, I know my Desolators, the reason that they're missing the legs is because 2 of them got packed into the same box. And so when you do stuff like that, you end up with different problems compared to when they're normally assembled. But that's a Desolator for now. That is still a badass model. This is going to be a very interesting army to paint. Alright, now the fun. Omodamos. Let's take Omodamos out first, and we'll leave Valin alone. Those are all horse parts. So that is a big chunk of resin. That's cool. Can you go tell your mama the washer's done?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Ooh, more cracky pops.
Okay. So this thing, fitting on the base, it fits on that 50 real well. Yeah, I don't think I'll need...
Yay! Pizza! Pizza!
However, yeah, he might not need a base because you can't see anything of the base for him. Johnny, can you pick up the bubble wrap so you stop hitting it? Yeah, he's just going to probably just get his normal base. Man, the details on this. This is nutsos.
Wait, that's nutsos. That is so good.
Man, that fits so smooth. And I like that the join points are actually in the resin. And I like that the join points here are the hands. That is excellent in all regards. Sorry, dear.
For what?
Nothing. Okay, that's tall. Over 120 millimeters. Pretty positive I had that right. Yeah, the arms have different peg holes in them. You can't get them wrong. Okay, I want to play games now. This is so awesome. I want to play games so bad. Can you compare sizes to a human? Absolutely. So, there's him. Let's see if I can fit him on screen in the easiest way. Crow's cutthroat. The crow's cutthroat barely comes up to his chainmail. This guy is imposing. Like, This is... like... I feel like I might have got Tormentor heads instead of my Desolator heads. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know how to transport him. I have no idea how I'm going to transport him to lock and load. Yeah, this Omodamos is why I bought the faction as well. I was making a cosplay for him before my depression and work and anxiety took over and shut that down on me, but still contemplating it. But I did not realize how big this guy was, and the cosplay I was doing would not do it justice in comparison now. Yeah, this model is ridiculously cool. I can't even show them all on the screen. Like, over 5 inches. He's greater than 120 millimeter. So let me... 120 millimeter on the ground. Him at base height. He is slightly over 120 millimeters. There is a grid base on here, which is in, I don't know what unit of measure these are in, but he is at the line to this line. 12 to 25, whatever 12 to 25 is on the Privateer Press grid mat. Yeah, you need a smoke machine 100%. This guy's fantastic. I cannot get past how fantastic this model is. He will probably just be glued to his base. He doesn't have that much overhang either, which is really cool. So that's Omodamos. 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 He just towers over the army. We'll do Valin next. Man, that model that part has no mold lines on it. Neither does this. That is impressive. That sword is a little bent, but they've got engravings all along the blade. I have a little flash up here to take care of, but both sides have really cool engravings. I have a little mold line across the inside here, and a little one on this side. But that's being like ultra nitpicky. I can't tell if that's supposed to be there or not. This horse is ridiculously cool looking. Slight little mold line right here, but that's easy. Assuming I rip out the plug here, this will go basically right on. His face is ridiculously awesome. This guy is amazing. This is cool. Yeah, this model, this model is blowing me away. I don't even know where to start. Like, everything about this model is amazing. Like, I love this the way they did the half horse here. Marginal flash everywhere. Like, kind of almost wish I started with this model, because this model is just impressive. Yeah, this is, like, you've watched me assemble these things. I've taken 10 minutes to assemble this stuff. Or, like, it's been an hour and a half doing this, but, like, I haven't taken forever on each model. I've been burning through models pretty quick. I've been hitting a pretty good pace on this assembly. It depends on how much you're trying to clean it. If you're trying to clean it like I am, because I'm trying to make sure they're really clean, maybe. But, like, if you're just going to throw them together and then clean stuff later, I think you can easily get stuff burned through pretty quick. I think even with being super careful about it, I think you're probably going to be fine. Man, this model, just gorgeous. Yeah, make sure you check that join, because I think if you don't check his joins before gluing it, you're gonna run into problems. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is that gap there on his body, but I'm just gonna have to deal with that. We'll fill that in later. Oh, that would be why. Hey, perfect fit. So be aware there's a peg on this other side that prevented me from getting a good fit, and I didn't notice it until the end. And now his waist has no issues. Yeah, this model is something else. I can't answer that question for you. I get your conflict on that. I always had conflicts on my store versus LGS until my LGS told me that I buy enough other stuff there that they don't mind me buying stuff, because the main thing I got was the hype of me buying all the stuff outweighed any loss of sales from me specifically, and so they would justify it by me doing it, and I helped sell more stuff. So there is Valin. That was pretty damn easy to assemble. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for the Grandmaster. This was nuts. This was really cool. Like, that's a calf model. He barely comes up to Omodamos' waist. Now, he will make a badass model on that basing. Okay. I believe all we have left, because I'm not going to do the second Desolator, is Zaateroth. So here's Lady Zaateroth. She's also a huge base, or large base, not huge. Now, even though she is big, she is half the height of Omodamos. So, she is big. She is not all imposing. So Zaateroth is real cool. This body is a sculpted, minor mold line here, which is expected. Again, right here, but it blends so well in here. That's awesome. The curator's really cool looking. That's gonna be cool. So let's see. This be the book. Got an extra Zaateroth arm. So I've got that limb, and probably this limb. Yes. So I got all the limbs. That's very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping for Agathon too, because it is a very awesome model. I am very excited for it. They are pretty awesome. That's the one model I want to really explore how they play in War Machine and Hordes. And if you'll notice, I'm being very careful on the pronouns for these. So Zaateroth is female, or feminine, not necessarily female, because Infernals don't necessarily have the same male, female-esque things that we're expecting. However, feminine, so she gets a she pronoun. Omodamos is definitely male, and or is more masculine, and so he has the male pronoun. However, Agathon is non-binary, and I find that to be amazing, that it doesn't conform to genders, doesn't care, and I find that to be a really neat alien representation to the game of just making them non-gender. So I'm trying to be very careful to not necessarily not ingest respect pronouns, but to actually respect the pronoun in the game. I also really enjoy how Zaateroth here isn't super sexualized. Like, they could have given her a sexy ass, and they chose not to. And I find that actually to be really refreshing. That, like, she is sexy in different ways, not in traditional, let me just show you my ass sexy. So I like that. I'm glad that they chose to do it that way. Comparative mass 9 inches tall. Yeah, no, Zaateroth is not 9 inches tall. Zaateroth is she is much smaller. She is 2.5 inches tall. Omodamos is near 5. Yeah, she's definitely got curves. Yeah, I agree with that. Morticia Addams and Cenobite, yeah, that's what she definitely feels like. I'm only having difficulties with that mold line because I am left-handed. Yeah, at scale, probably 9 feet tall. And she has such a distinctive silhouette too. That's very cool. Like, that's the thing I love about the masters in this, that they have very distinct silhouettes. That it's going to be very, very hard not to be like, this is my master, and you can't tell because they blend in with a gun mage or a warjack or whatever. No, there is no other silhouette in the faction that's like their silhouettes. A little mold line right there, but nothing too bad. Is the other one better? Yes, the other one's better. Is the other one better in the hand? Yeah, the other one's better. This model's cool. Yeah. Everything Infernals is freaking awesome. So I think, in actuality, all of the masters... Yeah, she could probably use hers. That feels very much like that's supposed to rest against her leg. Am I going to bring Monpak? Yes. I will probably have my Destroyer army with me. So I'll have my probably Gorgadra and Rogzor army with me. I'm not planning on bringing every model with me, as is my want to do. Probably because it's a lot of models. And not all of it fits in my cases. So I'm probably going to bring this stuff and my Monpak and my Company of Iron. I have a 20-point Company of Iron list and possibly a 25-point Company of Iron list. And then if I get the approval, just a space for Riot Quest in case that somehow magically appears at Locket Node, which I doubt. But I am super duper excited about that. So if that somehow magically appears, I want to be prepared for it. But I doubt it will. And I think I need to bring I have to somehow bring a Colossal 4 Extreme Colossal Wrestling that I've been invited to one of the nights, and I have no idea how I'm going to do that. Nor do I know which Colossal I'm going to bring, because I want to bring a Painted Colossal or Gargantuan, which means I need to bring a Archangel, Blightbringer, or Kraken or Stormwall. So I need to pick which one of those that I like the most and go from there. There is Zaateroth. She went together pretty well. She fills up her base pretty decently. Excellent. So we'll give you a comparison. Her height to Valin's. So she's still pretty imposing. Oops, sorry. So she's still pretty imposing. And then to a regular dude man. So, Dude Man doesn't come up very high. Yeah, Riot Quest is probably the most fun I've had. No, it is the most fun I've had gaming in a very, very long time, if ever. It is one of the best games that I've ever played. If not the best game I've ever played. So, I am super excited to play a ton more of Riot Quest. And I'll give Omodamos and Zaateroth side by side. Omodamos is so big. Omodamos is so big. I'm going to do quick. Alright, so I backed the zoom off because I'm mostly done building. So what I can show you then is just, man, and I can shake him and he doesn't even vibrate. I can just show you guys. So even with legs, she towers over top their heavies. She's still taller than him. And now the Shrieker looks like a little gnat in comparison. Yeah, I'm excited to see Butcher the Unchained, or Chained, whatever his name is. But man, there's the beginning of Infernals for everyone. I'm super excited to get painting on these. I will probably be working on, so the three models I'm probably going to work on first are the two Lamenters and the Shrieker. And then probably Valin and the Umbral Guardian. And then Omodamos and Zaateroth. By the time I get them, I'll have my legs for my Desolators. I might have Tormentors. And I'll have my leg for my other Shrieker. I might actually skip... No, I'm not going to skip painting that Shrieker. I'm going to paint that Shrieker first. And we'll get all that stuff painted. And I'll be working on that on stream. So I'm not going to paint these guys off stream. All I'm going to do is paint them on stream. And so if you follow me on Facebook, on Nakura or on Twitter, on Nakura or Instagram, or follow me right here on Twitch, I will probably be starting painting tonight at 9 o'clock, 9 or 10. I'm not 100% sure. It all depends on when my son goes to sleep and whatever I can do to help my wife out, because she's not feeling very well. And I feel kind of bad because I couldn't get her dinner. So I'm going to go make up to her in a little bit, and then start painting these some more, and then I'll be painting these tomorrow night. I'm going to be on Crippled System tomorrow evening, so I will be bringing these with me to Crippled System to show them and show off on that stream. And then Sunday night at 10 is my normal painting stream, and Iggy and I are going to be trying to figure out how to paint this stuff. So I look forward to seeing most of you guys again in the future. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and enjoying through the painting on this. And at that point, I will see you guys later. I'm going to shut the feed down. I've been going at this for 2 hours. I'm going to get some dinner. And thank you. I appreciate this. I am still vibrating. I can't thank Privateer Press enough for the opportunity to get this early and to bring this to Lock and Load, hopefully painted. I am blown away by their support and generosity with this, and I can't speak to it enough that I'm so excited that they chose me to do one of these. So I'm very, very happy with that. And Tectonic Craft Studios, Dan for hooking me up with these bases. I'm excited to get these painted and to work with the theme, because I think it'll be pretty awesome to have that kind of glow, like a glow effect coming off of this, and then her coming smoking out of the ground. I think that will be something very cool. So I'm very excited to get my bases going, get the models going, and then just generally get this whole project kicked in gear. Yeah, I'm super ecstatic and super excited. So appreciate again everyone joining me, and then we will catch you later tonight or sometime this next week. Peace out. Can I get to the... I need this.
They did it.